What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. OG here, and welcome to FC26. I was able to break into EA Sports and get a copy, and I can't wait to show you. This game is terrible. Do not buy it. No, I'm just kidding. I saw that YouTube video, and I'm sure that's where that picture came from my thumbnail. I'm sure you guys have seen it too. Is that dude faking or what? Someone's got to leave in the comments section. You guys know the video I'm talking about. He has apparently FC26 and then GTA 6. Obviously, there's no way, right? What's the deal? Somebody let me know in the comments, what is he doing to get that stuff? I mean, it can't be real, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's this guy on YouTube that makes these shorts of him opening up FC26 and GTA 6, putting in the disc, and then opening up the game, going into the game and showing these menus and stuff. So for FC26, for example, they show the World Cup mode, but I know it's some bull crap. I just want to know how he did it. I'm sure it's pretty simple, but for me, it looked pretty real. And if for some reason it was real, then how did he get a copy? Who leaked it? I want one. With that being said, let's get into the video. This is episode 3 of Road to FC26. As you can see, this is actually FC25, which is where it all starts. It has all started at the previous game every single year since 2021 heading into FIFA 22. And this system of preparation has helped me to improve every single year. Now I want to help you understand how to get unstuck from that level you seem to always get to and never seem to advance past, because I promise you, you haven't reached your full potential. The reason why you're stuck is because every year you fall into the same repetitive cycle, just like many players do. And it's really being a product of the system, right? It's the combination of FOMO, right? Fear of missing out, as well as the want and need for that newest card, for that newest player, all the way through to footies. And then next thing you know, poof, it's all gone. And you're going into the next game, and now you have to restart. And guess what you do? You restart in the exact same way you did the previous year. And again, you go into that repetitive cycle. You get to that same level where you always get stuck. You get obsessed with getting the best cards and new cards, and you still can't get past that level, but you still want that new promo, and then that new promo, and that new card. And then it restarts again and repeat like Groundhog's Day. But you don't have to stay in that cycle. FC26 can be the year that you actually reach your full potential, that you get past that level that you've been stuck at. For some, it may be Division 4. For some, it may be Division 2. For some, you may be getting into the Elite Division, but then you just get your butt kicked. For others, you might just want to qualify and then compete in the FC Pro ladder and then the FC Pro Cups. Maybe, just maybe, you want to get past that and go into the FC Pro Regionals or all the way into the grand final against Anders Vergang, right? Whatever level you want to get to, I promise you I can help you improve and reach your full potential while pointing out the mistakes you are making so you don't repeat them. And along the way, you're going to find out that you're having a lot more fun than you were when you were stuck in that cycle I'm talking about, because that overwhelming feeling of trying to keep up with the Joneses, get every new card, which leads you to have the must-win at all cost mentality. And now instead of playing football, you start ratting away because you have to win so you can get the next level of rewards to increase your chances of packing X, Y, or Z, even though a vast majority of the time you're not going to pack them anyway. But you also stop learning when you lose, if you ever even did learn when you lose to begin with, because when you were so obsessed with getting all of the brand new cards which come constantly, you then get obsessed with winning to get the higher level rewards so you have a better chance of packing those cards. And then you get so mad when you lose that you're not thinking at all about what mistakes you made, where you can improve. You stop even thinking about tactics in the sense of being a better FC footballer. You start thinking about tactics in the sense of what will help me get rank whatever so I can get whatever player. And the problem with that difference in perspective is that sometimes there are ratty tactics that will help you maybe win more games in the short term, but in the long term, they aren't going to get you anywhere, because a lot of these ratty tactics involve using some type of glitch or some type of shortcut that won't be in every single iteration of the game, and that will most likely be nerfed out. That's where many of these rats get stuck. And it's not even that you're a rat. You just get caught like many players, right? Many other players who all love football, who are all competitive though, and who get, like I said, caught in that FOMO mentality. I can't miss out on this player. I got to get the next biggest player, whatever it is. And then you essentially turn into the same thing as a rat, right? And many players, including you, yes, I'm talking to you, look at the end of the year and say, why can't I get further than whatever division? Why can't I get more wins and champs? And they never seem to figure it out. That's why I'm here to help. I can guarantee many of you are listening to this going, dang, I never thought of it. And you already realize what I'm talking about. Without a doubt, 100% guaranteed. And I know this because I was the same way. My preparation process was always above many others. But I too, in my first year only, it only took me 1 year to learn it and realize it. But I too, in FIFA 22, got stuck in trying to get every SBC done, trying to get all the newest players. And so I ended up losing on both ends, because when I would rush out and try to get every player and do every SBC, instead of being strategic about the players that I truly needed, instead of being patient and doing a bit of research before I got a player that I didn't even end up using, I would just rush out and get them. So what I was rewarded with was a ton of lost coins, a ton of wasted fodder, and most importantly, I was rewarded with a ton of wasted time that could have went into what I needed, which was to work on getting better at the game, to work on my skill. And that's where it's the craziest thing, because many of us, including myself, played at a high level in real life football, or even just played football or any sport. And we know that you have to put time in. We know that you have to train to get better. But yet we expect to go out in these games and just focus all of our energy on not missing out on whatever the newest promo is, whatever the newest player is, getting the highest rewards to get the best chance at getting the newest player. And we spend zero time training or getting better. And we think, though, somehow we're going to get past the level we're at, or somehow we're not going to dip down further and get worse over time, because we're not putting any time into actually training, actually working on our weaknesses, or looking where we're successful and enhancing those areas, which is actually much easier to do in video game football, yet we still don't do it. How easy is it to record our games and watch them back? Watch games where we got destroyed and see why we got destroyed. Watch games where we were successful and see why we were successful. Watch and take note of the players on our team that we do well with, or the players that we struggle with. Is it a body type thing, so we're not as good on the ball with them? Is it a play style or a player role thing? Whatever it could be, you can keep track of that and see what is the common denominator. As you get more information, you also get more answers, and that is how you improve on the tactical side of things. On the technical side of things, you start to see what passes you're missing, what shots you're missing, what passing sequences you're doing well with. So now you can build a system that helps you create more chances in that way. And the list goes on and on with ways that you can improve in FC. But before you say, whoa, I can't put all that time into training and stuff, or it's just a video game, I just want to go out and play. Well, then that's fine. You will be stuck at that level and actually get worse over time. If you're okay with that, so be it. But many of us play these games because we are competitors and we want to reach our full potential. We want to get to the highest level, or at least the highest level possible to us. And so if you're one of those players like myself, then you are going to have to put in the work. Now, if you're saying, I just don't have enough time for that, that's a lot of time. Think about all of the time you put into, like I said earlier, the SBCs, or chasing after whatever new fixation you have within the menus. I mean, the menus alone take up so much of your time that could be put into training in FC. That is where the key is to you improving. And many players miss that. So if you want to improve and you want to learn even more ways that you can get better, then stay tuned to this series. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and there will be a ton more, not only in this series, but overall in this game and all football games.